End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Oh, good for
They
you.
had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Talk to me.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Ooh.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Nice. Nothing? What do you say? I also hate Mondays. Okay. That is an actual clock. I wonder.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot.
Shit.
It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent.
Nice.
And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Fine, let's go. Calculations are correct. That is in fact a real clock.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
This is weird.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, I got it.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Listen, you have to be thorough. You have to know. What's this? I also hate Mondays. Someone gave everyone at the office the same mug for their birthday. Jessica. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You betcha, and I gotta touch everything too. At least the doors. Gotta be thorough.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh. Wow. Some real nice support there.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Wow. Sweet! Oh my god.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Awesome. Another fucking clock.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Wow. I'm coming back to this place.
But at last, he had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Is it worth restarting the game for that? This guy's got attitude. Psych!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I can push buttons. In fact, that's why I'm defying you right now, sir. I love your voice. Just fall asleep to it. So I think I will. Warning! Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift is $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000. Excuse me, what?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I like
I'm
you.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Enemy?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To show you something beautiful.
Awesome.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No problem. You've got a very silky, velvet smooth voice. I will trust you to the bitter end. I still have to click on the door. It's got to be thorough. I really like this game.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Damn. No, I'll listen. I'll listen.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Sure.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Got it. Oh, velvet smooth. All right. He's the devil.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Whoa!
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Damn.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Good, man.
I actually feel happy.
We're inside a lava lamp.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, sorry.
Right. Where were we?
Can we? No, we cannot jump off. This is pretty cool. pretty trippy, pretty cool. I really like it. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Whoa.
We'll lose all of this.
Oh. Is there
Please,
another
no,
path?
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Jesus, so I'm the villain. There is nothing else to do up here. Boom, platform 9 3/4. Let's go.
Please, Stanley, think. No!
Oh.
Oh. Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I'll give you this. Because it's pretty fucking beautiful.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
And then I start moving. Can't do that forever.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Sorry.
No. No, no. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
There's nothing else to do. You locked the door behind me. I locked the door behind me. Some invisible force locked the door behind me.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
I love it. It's
You'll
so
throw
cool.
yourself from this platform over and
Like
over
you're
to be
talking
rid
to
of
me,
it.
reading my
You're
mind.
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Not at all.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
He has been nothing but
I
pleasant.
guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over?
Oh.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
No. Like, thumbs up, subscribe if you cry every time. Or do none of those things.